Let me start recording. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Good morning, friends. I am B N Venkataraman, the inventor of Inflation Protected Return on Investment. That is inventor of Inflapro, the Inflation Protected Return on Investment. Today we are going to see this mutual fund guiding series, part 13, SIIP systematic Inflapro investment plan for particular goal of child education. In case of child education, one should have a systematic investment plan of 40,955 rupees for 15 years to generate a corpus fund of 2,77,000 crore rupees, corpus of 2.77 crore. This is on assuming a return of 15% per annum per month, monthly compounded, or 16.08% yearly compounded. Inflation is 0% during the investment. That is, we are going to have uniform rate, no top up. And the current age being 35, SIWP at the age of 45 with inflation of 10%, and the amount will suffice for 5 years education of your child or higher education of your child. And I have assumed 15 lakh per year or 1,25,000 rupees per month of current value you will be requiring for education purposes. That is 15 lakhs per year is for medical purpose, medical education purposes. However, for smaller ones, for the other engineering and other graduations, it may be lesser. And otherwise, in SIIP of, instead of SIP of 40,955, we can also have SIIP systematic Inflapro investment plan of 24,974 per month at starting and at the age of 30, and top up of 10% per annum. That is, every year we are going to increase 10% of the investment plan for 15 years, let us say, and the corpus is 2.77 crore. Here the return is 15% per month, monthly compounded is assumed, or 16.08% yearly compounded. Inflation is 15%, inflation is 10%. I will correct it here. Inflation is Inflation is 10% during the investment, and during SIWP, systematic withdrawal plan, at the age of 45. That is, in 45 to 50 years, for 5 years education period of the child is inflation is coming to be 20%. Here is, that is, systematic investment plan, systematic withdrawal plan of with the top up of 10%. That is, withdrawal increases at the rate of 10%. The maturity value at age of 50 is same as 0 at the previous case. That is, we are spending all the money, whatever this 2.77 crore generated in 15 years, all are spent on children education purposes. The mutual fund schemes wherein we have to invest is index funds or small cap funds, which can give return more than 15% per annum, and periodical switch to. That is, you start investing in index fund or small cap funds, with periodical switching to blue chip fund or mid cap fund or balanced fund, balanced advantage fund, and back and forth. That is the market value is down by 5%, or it's every 6 months we can balance it. You have to pay, that is, you have to pay, you have to play the management game of profit booking. When there is a profit of 25% or so, you start switching out. Then when the profit coming to lower than that, say maybe 10% or even around 10% only. If profit comes, then you can have the switching in from the blue chip or bank advantage fund to this same index fund or small cap funds. Okay. Those who want to see these calculations, we can go to our web page. It's a combo plan, and the description, the link of this is given in the description box, and on okay. On loading, we have got certain defaults. The education loan, education investment for education. The current, what is the cost of current education? Current education is of order of 15 lakhs per annum for medical colleges, or 1,25,000 per month. And the rate of inflation, rate of interest has to be around 15%. That is, you can have it in index fund or index funds or the small cap funds, which are capable of giving you about more than 15% interest, 15% return. Then rate of interest during post-retirement, let us take it as 8,000. That is, during the education period, there is going to be inflation, that interest on the return on investment, that let us take it to be 11%. During the investment period, it is 15%. During the withdrawal period, it is 11%. Let us assume the current age to be 30 and retirement age to be 45. End of investment is at 45 and expected maturity is 50%, 50 years. Now, a charge is 20 calculated. Now, we should not keep auto on, because we have to give 0%. Default 0% as the maturity figure. That is after 20 years. That is at the age of 50, you would have spent all this money in the children education from the age 45 to 50 for 5 years. And we'll come across down here. See this period, in small period inflation is off. That is, we are considering only inflation at the end of every year. And post-retirement, immediate payment is also off. There immediate, I have covered this about this immediate and immediate on or off in elsewhere. Now the month for normal purposes immediate off. Then yearly. See, let us invest monthly, that is frequency is monthly, post-retirement frequency is yearly, and the education expenses are increasing at the order of 10% per annum. Therefore, we should have a top-up of 10%. Our inflation protection is 10% per annum, and let us submit it. 10% throughout during the first 15 years as well as the next 5 years. Let us submit it now. We are coming across a figure of, let us take round value of 24,974. This is what we have seen, what I have summarized in the presentation page. Yes. See, starting in investment is 24,034, then 10% top up increase in every year. That is 24,000 rupees, 24,934 rupees per month in the first year, 27,471 rupees in the per month in the second year, and so on. And the case of the 15th year, it is 94,837 rupees per month, and 15th year end onwards, we can the systematic withdrawal plan would be 62,65,832. That is approximately 63 lakhs per month. You will be able to withdraw the rate of 63 lakhs per month, and increases at the rate of 10% every year. And the children's 5th year of study, you will be able to withdraw 91 lakhs or nearly 92 lakhs per month and spend for the education, and that way one can earmark for education without education loan. Be able to, the corpus of the corpus generated would be of 2.77 crore. Corpus generated would be over 2 crore. That is 2.77 crore, and details of calculations are also down here available, and so on. The summary is also available here. The SIIP start with 24,034, and 15 years end with 94,837, and the pre-retirement is 15 years and post-retirement is 5. During the post-retirement, in 5 years, we can withdraw of the order of 63 lakhs per month, varying up to 92 lakhs per month. Yes. The summary is also here. Let us go back to the presentation. The same thing, say if you want this 2.77 crore as the corpus, that is, I have put RD 1000, then this is, input is slightly different. Input is, we are feeding the corpus fund. Let us take during the other condition being same, other conditions are being same. Now let us fill up this as, see, we have provided the corpus fund to be generated at the end of 15 years, and the percentage of inflation protection, that is top up is 0% for the 15 years, and the top up is withdrawal, it is 10% per annum. Let us submit it. Now we will come across 40,955 the investment. That is, if you want to invest without top up. That is, top up is 0 during the investment period. This every year it is same figure as 40,945. This also had been put into the summary. If you want to calculate per lakh, it will work out to be 1,665. I am going back to the presentation form, and let us see. You can see it very clearly. If you want, you can screenshot. If you want, you can have a screenshot of this page, and happy investing. Our next session will be a concluding session. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Let me close this session.